Two fighters, one that's rangy.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world... Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell, they're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Swing and a miss with that jab. That punch lands. Do you believe what we are seeing? Boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
They threw the hook, they didn't land. Counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. They're both trying for a knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about David Benavidez that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter punching, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punching, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
That left hook just missed. The perfect counter lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? When are we going to see a jab from these two? let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. That was almost a... There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss for that jab. And he scores with the counter. Hook is parried away. That counter punch caught him clean. They both want the knockout. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez. There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Jab slightly off target. Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Just can't find the target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, we know they've got... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They exchange punches. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was hurt.
I don't know what they thought this